Popcorn. All right. We're 9 of our last 10. That's insane.
It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field.
I like to play here.
Play ball. Now at the plate, Smokey Blunt. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game.
Smoggy Blonde.
3 hits in the victory. First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball right, and now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score.
Popcorn.
Now to the plate, Herbert Callaway. It was an
Herbert.
0-4 day for him in
Third
yesterday's
wide.
loss. Skied into straightaway right. Blunt on the move. He gets there to
Let me
make
turn
the
my
play,
fan on.
and
It's too
that
quiet.
ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll move to the third with stepping in, Smokey Blunt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that. But these guys got burning wheels.
Down the first base line.
You know what sounds so good? Cheese it.
Another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months, and he's swinging the bat just as good now as when this streak started. He started off with his first base hit.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he's coming out of it anytime soon. I wonder the pitcher
Don't
that
swing,
would create
brother.
such a tough matchup for this guy to shut him down, because he's playing with the big part of the field. He can beat you in so many different ways, and this number's getting just straight ridiculous.
Settling in now, Caden Torres, and their runners at the corners now.
Strike out.
Here it comes, 0-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
This has pretty much been a pitcher's duel so far, so any way you can score a run.
Give him a government out. Not a good idea.
For 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Back up the only the third hit. He's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Third hit. I'm the only fucking hits. I'm the only people in there hit. It's crazy shit.
Ready for another chance. Connor Gonzalez. Runner goes for second. This is him at the plate. A called third strike. Striding in once again, Smokey Blunt.
Somebody else did something.
Number 3 here in this at-bat. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. That one is out of
Whoa.
here. This game is tied.
Upper deck.
A
453.
blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 55 on the campaign, as we are all tied at 5.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He
Damn.
had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. This pace can't continue, but he's going to rise.
Now batting, Smokey Blunt.
They always need me to come close.
Drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a comfortable mile, but hey,
Didn't hit it a ton. I hit it 450 freaking yards. 4 football, 4.5 football fields. It's far.
but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round trip.
Foosball field.
Not a bad day.
Which we lost.
One-run game comes to an end.
I'm the only one that did anything.
The Rockies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. It's a beautiful day here in the Mile High City as we welcome you to Coors Field. Today, it's game 2 of a 3-game weekend set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Colorado Rockies. It's interleague baseball on the show. Ellis Sykes will be on the bump.
Fan on, I'm laying in my bed, feel comfortable.
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this. Every 5 days, throws strikes and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Digging in, Smokey Blunt. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Set and the pitch. Line drive to center field. Becerra is there now, and he has it 2 gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound.
Stepping up to the plate, Smokey Blunt. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. Out of here.
Alright,
Into the visitor's
deep in there.
bullpen.
Deep in there. Busting it. Busting it. Busting
Solo
it.
shot to right
Busting
center.
it.
Home run number 56
Busting it.
on the year. And
Busting
the
it.
O's are on the board first. It's
Yeah,
1-0.
busting it. Busting it. Busting it. Busting it. Busting it.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. Right, Mike?
Coming to the plate again,
Oh my God.
William Ting, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning.
What?
Swing and a flare hit toward right, and that's in there, base hit. And that'll play run number 6. It's now a 6-1
Wow.
game. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the
They're shitty, man. Really bad.
digging in and looking for more. Smokey Blunt. They'll swing it from the left side right
They
here.
just need
Really
me.
doesn't matter what side of the plate that this guy
They're
bats
gonna
from.
offer
He
me
hits
my
very
complex.
well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties.
Oops.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the... Striding in, Smokey Blunt. He's got runners in the corners here with only 1 gun. He's set. Here it comes. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. All the way into the upper deck. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one...
At the plate, Edgar Montoya. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blunt sprinting after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Just ran.
Standing in, Smokey Blunt has gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
They look like they're up against it here. Down 3, Baltimore.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of as that
Oh my
ball
God,
within
where did
the
this
deck
go?
is gone.
Where did this go? Where'd it go?
Solo
470.
shot down the line
Oh.
in right, his 3rd home run of the ball
What?
game, and that lead
Where'd
is
it
trimmed
go?
to 7-5 here.
They just hate.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1
Oh my
outing is a heck
gosh,
of a lot
where did
harder
it go?
and a lot more rare. He's having
Oh my God, the back wall. Crazy. It was out of the park.
and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and get the showers. Good call.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today.
7 runs, 5 hits.
Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday. Now in the box, Smokey Blunt. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And he will add yet another game to his incredible hitting streak as it now reaches even further into the stratosphere.
You know, D-Roll, I don't know if this thing's ever going to end. This guy's been raking now for almost 2 months.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down. So striding forward now, Smokey Blunt. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through. A base hit. James blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game. Into the box now.
Now batting. Number 34.
Ready once again, Smokey Blunt. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. Becerra is back, and he'll get there to make the play for round number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe McGill. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
Digging in, Smokey Blunt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
In there, a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Colorado Big Daddy Dirtbag.
Just days before the 40-round MLB draft. Before taking his swings, this prospect shares a word with another prospect who just finished up. Sometimes, it only takes a simple word or two to establish trust in others, which helps during evaluations. Done for the day and heading back to the locker room, this player is met by one of the scouts in attendance. Everyone has a personality, even a ball player. That personality influences how they respond to their teammates and their coaches.
So striding in, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Big Daddy Dirtbag.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Coming to the plate.
Third, the second baseman.
At the plate, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Coming to the plate. So coming to the plate, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Irizarry isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
He's going to be very happy with that.
At the plate, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first.
Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. Trying to pick things.
Now batting.
Into the box, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
Yeah, and the scouts love the fact that he has the power to go deep. But I'll tell you what they love even more. A hitter that can rise to the occasion with runners on.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, Big Daddy Dirtbag, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Murillo is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for round number 2. Stepping up now. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Dirtbag. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run.
Man, oh man, he's having an absolutely dream.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Central. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. One game for each team is in the books. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Dirtbag, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here.
Yeah, and the scouts love the fact that he has the power to go deep.
Are you shooting me right now? 474.
That can rise to the occasion with runners on base. A hitter that can...
Stepping in, Johnny Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. So stepping in, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Line hard toward right center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. In to score is the runner from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Digging into
the batter, number 8, designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a drive out to left center field. This will kick up against the wall now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Stepping into the
center fielder.
Now at the plate, Big Daddy Dirtbag. Already a homer and 2 doubles to his credit thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Stepping into the box. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Big Daddy Dirtbag, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Velasquez is digging for home. He comes across to score. We're all square at 6-6.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing.
With nothing left to do but await his fate, this young hopeful receives a check-in from his former high school coach, who's been acting as his advisor through the process.
Welcome back to the Major League Baseball first year. With the 22nd pick, the Colorado Rockies select Big Daddy Dirtbag, a center fielder from the Central Region.
After a long and lonely first 2 days of the MLB draft, this player's wait is finally over. While being selected is a major milestone, After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this new player meets his Double-A coach for the first time and receives some sagely advice about what it takes to be successful outside of the gym or field.
Minor League Baseball is live and on. Ready now, Miles Saunders. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Dirtbag. 1 out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Digging in now, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Reyes is right there, 1 down.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And when you talk about third base,
striding into the box, Big Daddy Dirtbag, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center. Digging in for his second at-bat, Hank Blumenthal. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Valaika will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Boy, he showed some...
Ready to take his hacks again, Aubrey Reyes, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Welch backs up and takes care of it. So digging in now, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Driven nicely into the gap. In to score is the runner from first. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that. Into the box now, Big Daddy Dirtbag.
Now batting, the center fielder, Big Daddy Dirtbag.
From the stretch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. Hartford rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. The show's standing in, Big Daddy Dirtbag, and their runners at the corners now.
Big Daddy.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side, scooped up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Digging in, Hank Blumenthal, first at bat for him in this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Big Daddy Dirtbag. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Big Daddy Dirtbag.
First offering on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. And a big moment for him there. His first home run as a Double-A player.
Yeah, and you always like to get those first out of the way, no matter what level you're playing at. Obviously, he's got aspirations to play in the big leagues, and this...
And leading off for the Flying Squirrel.
Big Daddy Dirtbag will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Gilly is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Ready for another shot. Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Dirtbag, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. The Yard Goats took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
First for the victorious Yard Goats, 5 runs.
Time for Mike. Coming to the plate now, Sean Welch.
The leadoff hitter tonight. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Big Daddy Dirtbag.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Reyes going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More from the show. Bases are empty, one man out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Miles Saunders.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Saul giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Ryder Jones up next. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Dirtbag is after it. He's there, but he clanks it off his glove. And he'll pull into second with one away.
The center fielder, number 10. Big Daddy.
First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot.
Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Dirtbag, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite.
Next to Hiddle once again, Big Daddy Dirtbag.
The center fielder, number 10. Big Daddy.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard towards the hole. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Flying Squirrels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, coming to the plate now, John Lopez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, John.
Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll make it into third base with a leadoff triple.
Let's play ball. Fielder.
Leading off the inning, Big Daddy Dirtbag, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Play ball. The center fielder, number 11.
Here comes the first
fielder,
pitch.
number 10, Big Daddy Dirtbag.
Well struck but foul over by the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He'll get it into second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too.
Let's play ball. Now batting, the center fielder, Big Daddy.
Here's the first pitch to
Dirtbag.
him. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
So the lineup flip.
Leading off for the Senators, the shortstop, John. The center fielder, number 10, Big Daddy Dirtbag.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 0-1 delivery. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Let's play ball.
Well, they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit run.
And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading the center fielder, Big Daddy.
High and deep to center field. Hernandez racing back, still going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Jack Hammonds will come on and make it 6-4 the outcome today. The Harrisburg Senators jumped out.
A fast-developing prospect has his first encounter with the media. If his progress continues, it will be the first of many such encounters. This aspect of life as a ball player will demand the learning of an entirely new kind of skill set.
game's future.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Morse. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Valaika will put this one away, and the side is retired. So no runs on no hit. Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. 0-1 the count. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
The 1-1. Soft liner to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. And they won't push things here as they'll hold the second runner at third, so they're loaded now with still nobody out.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Noel.
Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gagnon is there. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Homer Perez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Soto takes charge, and he's got it 2 down. Four runs here in this half inning.
Chad Bennett.
Runners off for second, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Coming to the plate again, Sean Welch, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. Line to the right side, leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. Now at the plate, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He reached on a single in his first try.
In this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Line drive, base hit to right.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first 2, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Tauchman. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. So he got him swinging. Mike Tauchman is retired for the first. Stepping in, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He singled his last time up.
Big Daddy Dirtbag.
No balls and 1 strike. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's in there for a base hit. His 3rd hit of the game. Now back to the top.
For New Hampshire.
Now to the plate, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit to short. Pinto is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding forward now is the DH, Thomas Spanos.
The designated hitter. Attention, please. Now pitching for the Yard Goats.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Hartford Yard Goats put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and Peter Lamar, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Big Daddy Dirtbag. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on.
So here's the settling in now, Big Daddy Dirtbag. First pitch coming, here it is.
Big Daddy.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Bartlett going back to the track, to the wall. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. And they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging.
Ready for another chance? Big Daddy Dirtbag.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now this is the way you want to.
In now.
The center fielder.
Riding in once again, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped off.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that is off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2.
Digging in. Now batting, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Figueroa, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He offers up a 2-seamer, a slider, and a changeup. Stays alive, still 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Nance, the runner at third. Welch at second. Reyna on at first with 2 down. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
For the victorious Yard Goats, 8 runs on 6.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we stepping up to the plate, Big Daddy Dirtbag. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. First delivery to him on the way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing.
And now meanwhile this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And a relay home. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know.
At the plate, standing in, Big Daddy Dirtbag stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Striding in, Chris De La Rosa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. So striding forward now, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Now in the box, Richard
Leading off for New Hampshire, the second baseman, Richard Urania. Your attention, please.
Into the box now, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Line drive to left. Gagnon is there, and he has it for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just
7-1 the final score in tonight's. Hartford hosted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. The show's digging in. So striding in, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. At the plate,
the third baseman, number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice...
Ready once again. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He singled his last time up.
it doesn't look very promising.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
When you play with fire, you have...
Leading off the end. So coming to the plate, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Pulled toward right center field. Broadway is in pursuit. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. At the plate, Big Daddy Dirtbag has got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Big Daddy Dirtbag.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Around first, he's digging for second. And the throw in gets away from him.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping up now, Chris De La Rosa. He flew out in his last
Right fielder.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. Arturo Acosta claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Welcome to MLB.
Play ball. 3. He's there.
Into the box, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He'll be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a little blooper to center. Reyes ranging forward. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI. Stepping in, Jared Nance. He's looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne here. Reyes sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. And they get the double play at third. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. No air. So stepping in, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
And there's 1 down now. Now at the plate, Jared Nance. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jared Nance.
Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And there are 2 away now. Digging in to try it again, Chad Bennett, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Chad Bennett.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left. Digging in and looking for more, Andy Rice. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Valaika ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Big Daddy Dirtbag already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Turned on down the line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. Stepping into the box, Mike Tauchman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-4 ball game.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
The 3-1. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. Now at the plate, Chad Bennett, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Lifted in the air to right field. Blumenthal moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In to score from third, the tying run. Stepping into the box, Big Daddy Dirtbag. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Saul at third, Valaika over at second, Dirtbag at first, 1 gone. Little chopper back to the mound. 1 there. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. So a big moment in the ball game here. Hank Blumenthal, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Welch takes charge out there, and he stays with it. Digging in now, Big Daddy Dirtbag, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. A solo shot here to left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate,